Hello, I'm Nikhil Patel. I'm a student at Georgia Tech, and I'm working on finding the effects of coffee on your mind and body for an English class. There are a lot of people who drink coffee, many of whom are teens and adults. I want to see if there's a correlation between coffee consumption and positive effects on body and mind. I personally don't drink coffee, but I want to see what I'm missing out on, if I was missing out on something. I'll start with a quick background about coffee. Coffee's been around for hundreds of years, starting out in the Middle East, spreading all over Europe and Asia, before making its way over to North America. The role and importance of coffee differ depending on the area it was in. According to USA Today, in 2013, about 83% of adults in the U.S. drank coffee. According to Business Insider, the U.S. consumes the most coffee in the world, and 83% is a lot of people who drink it. The extremely high interest in coffee consumption is what piqued my interest on the reason why people drink it. Since I found it's consumed so much, does coffee have a positive effect on your body? I found that it is good for your body in many ways. According to the CDC, 29 million people in the U.S. have diabetes, and 89 million have prediabetes. That's 1 in 3 adults at risk to develop type 2 diabetes. 4dnutrition.com showed research that those who drink coffee have a 23 to 50% less chance of becoming a diabetic. The weird thing is that the researchers aren't sure why coffee has an effect, since it's supposed to raise glucose and insulin-resistant levels. Parkinson's disease is a movement disorder that is chronic and can get worse over time. The Parkinson's Disease Foundation states that about 7 to 10 million people worldwide have Parkinson's disease. 60,000 Americans are diagnosed every year and thousands go undiagnosed. Like diabetes, coffee consumption has been known to slow or lower the chance of developing. Coffee is also good for your liver. The more you consume, the more you reduce the risk of developing liver cancer. Coffeeandhealth.org states that if you drink 2 more cups of coffee per day, you reduce your chances of liver cancer by 43%. That's a lot. Coffee can also help with chronic liver disease, hepatitis C, and cirrhosis. Coffee can improve how your brain functions based on the amount you consume. What is in coffee that's able to do this, you may ask? Well, the answer is caffeine. According to coffeeandhealth.org, studies have shown that caffeine has improved alertness and concentration. If the proper amount of coffee is consumed, then it has been shown to improve your memory for those repetitive tasks that you do. If you play sports and are looking to improve your performance, then coffee may just be your answer. Coffee has been shown to help reduce muscle pain. It can also improve your endurance if taken 1 hour prior to exercising as a supplement. The caffeine in coffee will also raise your adrenaline levels, which increases the blood flow to your heart and brain when you exercise. When you improve in sports, you're also improving your body. And by that, I mean you're burning more calories. Drinking more coffee will help you lose weight. However, you shouldn't use it as a permanent solution to weight loss. The caffeine will speed up your metabolism and suppress your appetite slightly, making it easier to consume less food. Coffee is low in calories, so you aren't taking as much with each cup or serving. According to WebMD, those who drink a moderate amount of coffee daily, which is about 4 to 7 cups a day, are shown to have lower chances of becoming depressed, which means it's making you happier. And with the depression levels being lowered, people are less likely to commit suicide. The only catch is that the people who were tested in this study were all women. So I've talked about the good coffee can do, and for most people, that's all they want to know. But it should be advised that you should also be aware about all the bad things coffee can do to your body as well. Just like there are many positive effects of coffee, there are a lot of negatives to go along with it. There's a physical dependence and there's addiction, both of which aren't great. And even though they go hand in hand, one is more severe than the other. The caffeine in coffee is highly addictive, which means it's easy to like coffee and drink a lot in one day, but it also means it's hard to stop. In his book, The Uncommon Ground, Mark Pendergrass compared coffee's ability to addict consumers to that of opium's effect on people. When you become addicted to something, it usually leads to overconsumption. As much as caffeine can be beneficial to you, consuming a lot of it can come with just as many negative effects. When you drink too much of it, you may experience headache, fatigue, and even anxiety. Both addiction and overconsumption can lead to withdrawal or symptoms similar to that of withdrawal. Caffeine withdrawal occurs even when you aren't purposely trying to stop. It can come into effect anytime from 12 to 24 hours of not drinking anything caffeine-related, and just like overconsumption, withdrawal can lead to headaches, depression, fatigue, anxiety, and insomnia. You don't even have to be a heavy coffee drinker to go through it. Symptoms can appear to those who drink as little as 2 cups a day. Some coffee drinks do have milk, and even if it does, it's still leaking in your body. The increased caffeine intake allows more calcium to leave your body by means of urine. With calcium leaving your body, your bones are becoming weaker. With weak bones, your body can become more susceptible to osteoporosis, which is a loss in spinal bone. And if you're someone who likes having a clean, white, healthy smile, then coffee is not for you though. Coffee is acidic in nature, and because of this, it breaks away the enamel in your teeth. The dark colored pigments of coffee can also find its way inside the small cracks and ridges of your teeth. All of this not only causes your teeth to stain and become yellow, but if not treated properly, your teeth can also decay over time. As mentioned earlier, coffee can be acidic, which doesn't really match well with your stomach. Coffee has been known to stimulate the gastric acid inside your stomach, and too much of it is never a good thing. With there being an excess amount of gastric acid in your stomach, the emptying process of it is also sped up. Intestinal tissue injuries can occur from that increased speed. As mentioned earlier, caffeine withdrawal and overconsumption can lead to insomnia, but coffee on its own can cause it too. Many people drink coffee because they need the energy boost. The energy boost may come with the price to pay though, that price being your sleep. Coffee doesn't instantly make you experience insomnia, but the more you consume, the more you become susceptible to insomnia. So I've gone through a lot of the good, and I've gone through a lot of the bad effects of coffee on your mind and body. I found that coffee's impact on it primarily comes from the caffeine inside of it. I've also found that there are just as many positive effects as there are negative effects. So depending on the outcomes you're looking for, coffee may be the solution to a better life for you, while for others it may not be. If you're interested about coffee's effect on your mind and body, here are different resources for you to look at for more information. Thank you for your time, and if you're a coffee drinker, I hope I was able to inform you on what is going into your body. If you're not a drinker like me, I hope you were informed enough to see what you were missing out on, or if you're just making the right choice by not drinking coffee.